you recording me? Oh, that's right! It's time for Ram Talk! Okay, well, now that I know why someone was randomly recording me out of nowhere, let's introduce our first guest of the day. Well, let's welcome our first guest of the day, senior Brooke Warren, who is being nominated for her excellence as a student athlete. Thank you for joining me today, Brooke.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Brooke, I need to ask you, what were your initial reactions when you heard that there would be a modified athletic season?
I was honestly really excited to hear about it. Since last year I missed my softball season. I had volleyball, but softball's kind of like my main focus. So this year that we get to have it, like I'm happy with anything.
I agree. It's honestly, it was great news to hear that, you would at least be able to play this year. And how have you stayed prepared to compete in volleyball and softball in the middle of a pandemic?
Well, volleyball I haven't really gotten a chance to get back in the gym that much just because it's so hard. But softball I practice with my summer ball team on the weekends, so we're able to still practice and stay focused.
Great. And honestly, that's great because, it's important to stay prepared even with these hard times that we're going through right now. And honestly, that's great on your part because you still been able to, stay focused and prepare for the incoming season. So
Yeah, I'm
great job.
definitely lucky to be able to do that because so
And
many other people don't have the chance.
exactly. And we do look forward to watching you in the volleyball court and softball diamond this fall. What are your biggest goals as you play in your final high school year?
Definitely since we've all been remote for so long, I want to be able to have that team aspect really important and get the chemistry back that we've missed and also just have fun.
Exactly. It's really important to have fun because, obviously you want to win and all that, but at the end of the day, it's important that you enjoyed it, you had fun, and you had a great experience.
hmm
So, do you personally prefer softball or volleyball? Which one do you prefer?
I started volleyball my freshman year and softball I've played my whole life, so I kind of have more of a special bond with softball than volleyball.
Okay, that's great. Um, and it has been exciting to watch you on the mound over the last 4 years as you close this chapter and reflect. And what has been your fondest memory specifically in the softball field?
Definitely when we took that trip to Disney my sophomore year, that was like once in a lifetime type of experience, and the team was just so great. We had such a good time.
Wow, and like tell me a little bit more about the Disney trip.
So when we got down there, we played two games, and then we also got to go to the parks as well, and it was just a great team bonding experience.
Wow, that's incredible. And I can imagine that it can be difficult to manage, both academics and also sports at the same time. How have you been able to perform at such a high level, in the classroom and also on the athletic field?
Well, obviously, like you have to keep up your grades to play the sport. So I feel like just like I persevere more in school just so I have the opportunity to keep on playing.
Exactly. And honestly, I feel like, having that motivation is very important as well because, we both know as students that it's kind of hard to stay motivated during this
hmm
pandemic, especially.
Yeah.
And do you currently have any plans for after high school?
I'm not sure exactly where yet, but I do have like some schools in mind that I'll definitely like have be considering.
That's incredible. And yeah, it's really important to have at least something in mind. And it's never too late, to be honest. So
Yeah.
you have time. And also, this is pretty interesting, but is there anything you wish you would have done differently in your time here in high school?
I honestly don't think so. I can't really think of anything, but I just had such a great time with in school and on the team.
That's great. And lastly, this is something that I have always been asking seniors because I'm
Mhm.
curious as to what they will answer. Can you describe your senior year in just 3 words?
Hold on, can I have like a minute to like
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
of
it?
course.
Um, I don't, okay. It's definitely been stressful. That's one.
Yes.
Kind of intimidating just having everything so new. Um, but also kind of eye-opening as well, because it's like a different side to everything, and everybody's going through what we have to deal with. So, like, it's you're not alone.
Exactly. It's important for people to remember that no one's alone. We're all going through this together, and we can all succeed and push through. And yeah, so that's really important to know. Well, that is the end of the interview. Brooke, best of luck as you finish out your high school career, both on the field and also in the classroom. Thank you for joining me. It has been a pleasure speaking with you today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know. Also, to everyone out there, you can watch Brooke compete this season by coming to our channel. We will provide complete live stream coverage of all athletics, so definitely check that out. Well, it looks like we've run out of time for today. Stay tuned for our second guest in next week's episode of Ram Talk. Thank you for watching.